Hello and a very good morning from a cold and sunny London. Currently, I am walking through Chelsea, going to meet a friend for a coffee and maybe make some videos. Hello, carry on. The dog is with me as usual. Stop it. This is where usually you have the Saturday, Sunday market. It's completely dead and quiet. Well, there are lots of people here, but all the shops are closed. It's very strange to see London so quiet and deserted. I say these things, for other countries it may seem like, what are you talking about? There's so many people around. But on a normal day, without the coronavirus lockdown, you'd have way too many people and lots of shops. Cyclists who are not allowed to ride the pavements, but they still do. Duke of York Square on a normal day is usually packed. There are lots of cafes and restaurants here, and people come on a weekend to enjoy themselves. I don't know how these businesses are going to survive. This lockdown is just destroying everything. Freezing cold at the moment. Quite windy. The wind chill is worse than the cold itself. And the humidity level is very high. Normally I hate wearing hats, but it's become so cold all of a sudden. My ears were freezing off, so I decided to put a cap on. I'm carrying this little rucksack, which is really handy. Now I understand why women carry a bag with them. You can put so much crap in it that you may need, so I brought my gloves and brought a hat, a cap, my other camera. So I have a lot of stuff packed in there just in case. And the hat came in handy. I hear a car coming. Stop. As many of you know, I am very patriotic, and when people say that the British left the EU because they don't want foreigners or immigration, it's so wrong, because when you're walking through London, you barely hear people speaking English. So many foreign languages being spoken everywhere on the street. If you go to other countries, doesn't matter how big the city, you don't hear this many foreign languages being spoken everywhere. So we are very welcoming and tolerant in spite of what people say, and it winds me up. Anyway, let's look at some beautiful architecture. I quite like this space wagon. I know most people hate the i3, but I quite like it. Especially One of my friends in Edinburgh has one, and he took me around, and it's quite nippy. For a very small car, it does extremely well. So I come here quite a lot when I go shopping, and there's never any parking space in this area. All these spaces are always taken. It's probably the first time ever I have seen all these parking spaces available. Harrods, the shopping mall, is just around the corner, so I think on weekends people come here and park their cars. All these parking spaces around this little park are always taken, so I have to drive around in circles until I can find a parking space. And now there are no cars, but there's nothing to do here. So I've just come home after walking around town with my dog, got a coffee, a cake and some sausage roll. It's just so boring. It's cold. It should have been lovely going skiing and being somewhere, traveling around Europe maybe, have a job. I'm unemployed. So nothing. It's just like you're just counting the days, waiting for this palaver to end, and it looks like it's a never-ending drama. Anyway, I didn't really get to film anymore after that. I just decided to come home, and there wasn't anything interesting to report. And I thought, I don't want to waste your time watching crap, which is just pointless. Although we have a lot of time these days because I watch so much Netflix, Amazon Prime and YouTube that it's unreal. I need to do something with my life. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next one.